Okay, live. Right, let me just sort out the windows. Fantastic. Okay, good evening, everybody, and welcome to another Open Rail stream. And it's time to drive another activity. Woo. Right. Okay, let me just plug this thing in here. Right, okay, and I'm just going to double check the settings as well. We should be fine. Fantastic. Excuse me. We'll just pop up the chat window. Brilliant. So, right, okay, I'll just start it up and we'll get moving. Ooh. I'm really curious of how this activity will go. Right, so I'm going to just wait until someone comes along in. This is the 57 cab, isn't it? I think it looks, I don't know. I think so. I think it is. Alright, well, we'll just wait for someone to come along and then we'll continue. Oh, look at that, as soon as I say that. Hello there, Aaron. Right, so, yeah, we are going to be driving a Class 57 here. And we are going to be connecting up to that 390 over there. So, one issue, however, for some reason, I don't know why, but this 158 does not want to use the whole platform. So we are currently stuck, because this 158 just, yeah. Oh, it's a cellar sound. Oh, no! No! Hang on a sec. Wait. 1, 2... Oh, this even has the wrong number of first class coaches. Because it's supposed to be, 4 at this time. Oh, it's first class here. But it just doesn't have the decal. Weird. Yeah, a little bit annoying that this 158 doesn't go into platform 3 fully. But, oh well, beggars can't be choosers. What's in the parcels here? What's here? Spode. Oh, hang on. Hello there, where's the thing? Hello there, Chris and Sam. And, no, this is a 57, not a 47, silly Billy. I do apologise for how long it's taking to get the next railway review out. I really do feel bad, because there shouldn't be a 4-month wait for this. It's a rather simple one as well. So, I'm going to try. I don't really want to make any promises, but realistically, I want to spend a whole bunch of time tomorrow making it, and then... Oh, it's actually moving. Yay. I'm just going to move a little bit forward. But yeah, as I was saying, I want to... Just move a little bit. We'll do about 10 miles an hour. So, as I was saying, I want to try and get the episode out by the week coming up. Because it shouldn't be this long. It really shouldn't. And it's a really easy idea. And I already know what I need to do. It's not... I will at least confirm and say it's not the Sprinter, okay? That's the one thing I will at least say. I don't like telling people what it is because plans change. But it isn't the Sprinter. So where's the switch? Okay. So now we just need to slow down. Why are we not slowing down? No, really, why aren't we slowing down? Don't do this to me, hang on. There we go. Why isn't it slowing down? I need to slow down to reverse! I can't stop! I can't stop! Help! I can't stop the train! Oh, cheat. There you go. Oh, goodness sake. Control, is it shift? Is it control E to change tabs? Oh, okay. So, put in neutral. Control E. What do you mean tab changing not available? You stupid. Okay, I'll just reverse then. Tab. Shift tab?
Can't let you go, mate.
What do you mean he can't let me go? Alright.
Can't let you go, mate.
I'm not in auto mode though! I'm in...
Can't let you go, mate.
Yes you can! I need to connect to my train! We need to depart at 11:16, mate. Mate, let me go!
Can't let you go, mate.
Yes you can! Ugh. I have paid $300 for a jingle. Well,
Can't let you go, mate.
I better not risk it. Out of control spad. Oh, for God, I really wanted to... Why does the brakes not bloody work? Look at it! The emergency brake is actually on, and it's not actually slowing down. Look! Look at it! It's not slowing down! This train is rubbish! Okay, I got a plan. Hello there. Hello, Jonator. You came at what could possibly be, well, I'm using 57311 Parker, but more annoyingly, this Thunderbird is insubordinate. It doesn't want to slow down. So I'm gonna cheat just to do some shunting. I'm gonna cheat. So let's start out again. I'm gonna put it in autopilot and then speed up time. Yeah, the 158 is stopped there. I'm gonna speed up time. Right. Wait, what? It's supposed to connect up to the Pendolino. What the hell? What's it doing? What the heck is it doing? You stupid! No, you didn't! It's just sodded off. No! Come on! Okay, so use autopilot just to do the shunt maneuver and then turn it off as soon as we approach the Pendolino. Take 3. So you paid 300 for a jingle from Jam Creative, which made iconic jingles for radio stations across North America and even BBC Radio 1. Oh, cool. Well done for not using AI. Alright, take 3. Well, exactly. Don't forget, there's also that Halifax advert where Parker just sods off. He gets like what's it called, a holiday or something. Alright, take 3. Speed up. So when we start reversing, that's when we slow down and turn off the autopilot. Okay. Now we're in player control. Now let's reverse and to connect with the 390. So we want to slow down. Wait, what? Wait, the brake is on? Oh crap! Oh crap! Help! Help! No! I don't want this to happen. I don't want to crash. This is not fair. Big ouch. Oh well. There's no derailments in this game. Oh, I think people would have felt that. Alright. We'll just pretend that didn't happen. Wait! What the? No! No! I'm supposed to connect up to you! What the? I thought I could... I didn't know... Hang on a minute. Wait, hang on. So, if I just reverse forward... If I pull up... And then... Try again. There we go. Just my front end damage. I realised it was connected until I just realised that as soon as... Alright. Although, for some reason it's not... Oh! Why can't we look out the windows? What the hell? I can't see out the window. What's going on? I can't even look at the back of the train. It won't let me. Like, I'm pressing 3. I can get the passenger view and I can get the rear of the train. Daniel, I'm sorry to tell this, but I think your train is a bit special. What Pendolino are we dragging? Well, it claims it's 390020. And I am actually just going to double check to see if that was the one involved in Grey Rig. I forgot which number it was. Uh, 390. Oh, 33. Okay. So it's not the Grey Rig one, but quite frankly, with the damage we've done to it from just trying to connect up to it, it might as well be. Yeah, I just realised. Oh, thanks. So our departure time is 11:16. So we still got time. So Kurumi, what happened is between 2005 and a bit into 2012, 57s would drag a Pendolino a couple times a day from Crewe to Holyhead in place of a Voyager. It was pretty cool. Oh, it's still a 9 car today. That's kind of cool. Yeah. Are you sure? Well, considering that I struggled stopping then yes, I am not as sure as I was earlier. Yes, we are on an unelectrified line. That's why we're hauling the Pendolino. Now, if this was Train Sim Classic, what we would do is use the Scharfenberg coupler with the 390. But as the Scharfenberg has been replaced with a JPEG, we are now using the Force, as you can see. Maybe this can't be chooses. There is a way you can. There was a model that did have the Scharfenberg coupler out, but I can't be bothered to sort that out. I can't. At least the pantograph is down on this. How can a Pendolino operate without overhead electrics? Because we are dragging it. The 57 provides electrical power to people so they don't like freeze to death. But we are providing the power. North Wales Coastal is the name of the line. Alright, so, what's our stopping pattern? Our full-on stopping pattern timetable. So, Rill, Colwyn Bay, Glendinno Junction, Bangor, and Holyhead. Do not leave until 11:16. Although, when you leave Chester at 11:16, you'll still need to keep an eye out for what's ahead of you. Please read 2 README files. There was 2? I thought it was only 1. Oh dear. I never saw it, let alone rode on it, but that's because at that I didn't really use the West Coast Main Line at that point. Let alone anywhere near Crewe. So this was, obviously completely out of my area. So I'm not shocked, but oh well. I had been to Chester, but that was like, when was the first time I went to Chester? Ooh, I can't remember. Was it 2021 or 2022? Yeah. On the plus side, I really like the 57 engine sounds, and the reason why they sound really good is that it's. I had to cheat a little bit. So, the engine sounds are from an MPI Express, that the MPI something or other, because it just so happens to have the exact same engine as the 57. So yeah, I swapped it out with that. I gave it a quick test ride just by itself, and it sounds really good. There's no horn, but whatever. I can't be bothered to sort out a horn. We don't need a horn. Horns are for scrubs. Oh, we got a bell though. Maybe that can work. Alright, so it's nearly 11:16, so we're nearly at our departure time. I am very concerned with the brake we have, because it's clearly the absolute worst brake I've ever used on a train in Microsoft Train Simulator, Open Rails. But hey, maybe we will be able to stop at our next stop of Rill. Yeah, I don't have a whistle, so I'll just make a harmonica sound. Ow! Oh! Ow! 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 Alright. Sorry, I did not mean to do that. All aboard! Let's just go. Oh, no. Yeah, we're going to Holyhead. That's our final destination. Oh no. No, 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 no! Don't you dare! Don't you dare! Actually move! Please! Please! Oh yeah, okay, hang on, I've got an idea. Okay. Oh, come on! For goodness sake, move! Why isn't the brake releasing? Cheat. There we go. Wait a second, I had to raise the pantograph? You gotta be kidding me! Wait, hang on. No, we are not stuck! We will move! Okay. This is Chester, they're used to that kind of stuff here. On the plus side, at least when we're driving the 57, we don't have to hear the default Acela sounds on the Pendolino. Oh wait, we don't have a horn. Oh, there's another 158 that we've slightly held up. That is indeed correct, Arnold. The -01s have, yeah, the -01s have, goodness, 9 cars, and the other ones have 11. Yes, that is true. What's so funny about that date? I don't get it. I wish we could look out the window, though. Actually, I know how we can do it. Slew mode. Ah, there we go. There we go. We could just be a ghost. There we go. It's a freeware one from UK Train Sim, but its purpose is basically outlived because the one from West Coast Express is a bit better. You could look out the passenger view, for example, and it has better sounds. Actually, rather decent sound, actually. The passenger view isn't as good, but... well, I say that, okay, basically, the seat detail is better in the freeware version, but I can't look out the window because there's this stupid texture glitch. Well, let's go faster. Oh, I don't know. I don't know what the file ID is. Just, I mean, it's on I think it might even be on trainsim.com. You'll have to search it at this point. I really don't want to waste time trying to find one thing which I don't even like. Yeah, well, either way, Bogdan, I should probably remind you of just how old this game is anyway, and just how dumb the sounds on this one are anyway, so it's not really my concern. Why is the 57 hovering over the tracks? I just realised that. Why is it hovering? On the plus side, at least the track is, at least we've got clear signals. Oh, I'm terrified of when we end up getting, you have to start slowing down. I'm real scared. So, on the 14th, Homestuck had its 17th anniversary. Oh. And it was Eastern Orthodox countries. Fair enough. Easter, fine. Homestuck. Let's see what it sounds like passing by. Why is it following them? Was there a max speed we were permitted to go, or could we do 7 like? Or I'm guessing we were just limited to 70. Oh, 175. Hello. We have to slow down to 60. Oh crap. Oh, now the brakes work? What the heck? Now the brakes are working fine? What the heck is going on? Actually, now that you mention it, it does feel a little bit out of gauge with, well, not even, just, it feels like the model, or maybe this is naturally wide in real life, the extra fuel tanks. Never mind, disregard. Well, I'm still on version 1.5 because I'm just worried of it breaking anything. I'm scared. It's the reason why I used Windows 8.1 for so long. Only recently did I upgrade to Windows 10. Oh, hang on! Helicopter! Plane! Plane. Well, there's no way I'm going to get Windows 11. When I can afford a new computer, I'm going to make a... I want to make sure it comes with Windows 10. Because I don't want to use Windows 11. I'm very fussy. I don't want to use Linux because then I wouldn't be able to use a lot of the software that I use. Including Sony Vegas, which is what I use for editing, and FL Studio. So I'm not going to sacrifice those two just so I have a slightly more efficient operating system. Well, at least the brakes work now and we can accelerate fine, so yay. I don't know if we'll arrive on time at Rill, though. We'll see what happens. Well, I'm not like here to stop people using what their preferred system is. If people can stomach Windows 11, well, all the more power to you. I can't, so I don't. Is this Shotten? Yeah. Have they modelled Shotten high level? Oh, stop going into the ground, Daniel. Oh, they did. Neat. That's the exact reason why I'm not using that, because just because there are workarounds that sort of work doesn't mean that I want to use it anyway. I would much rather just stick with Windows instead of having to relearn an entire new operating system. Well, both in game and in currently today, yeah, the weather's actually been quite nice. Nice and sunny outside today. Bit of cloud, but nothing nothing major. Just nice cloud. Nice sun. LTSC. I've never heard of LTSC. Again, computers are a weak spot for me. A personal, I'm self-admitted, but yeah, I don't know what it means. Hello there, Commentary 20. Don't think I've seen you on the stream, but if in case I've forgotten who you are, well, hello. I'm sorry, but welcome to the stream. We're currently driving past some power stations with a 57, hauling a Class 390 of high quality. I keep forgetting we don't have a phone. Again, it's been a while since I've even had real Landos, let alone fake Landos. I was always confused of what the cuisine of Landos was. Like, where did it originate from? Because it was always conflicting if it was Portuguese or South African. And I keep forgetting now, so I'm actually going to double check. There's just a bit of it here. Nando's. Okay, so it originates from South Africa, but it's a Portuguese. It's Portuguese. What's it called? Food. Gotcha. Well, look, I mentioned this to somebody earlier, but I've been really there's been issues going on IRL, which I've been sort of mentally trying to get over, and I don't know why, and I do apologise for it. It's nothing like nothing major or anything. It's not like I'm depressed or anything. No, I'm not now at least. It's more of a case of I've been lazy, but I have my reasons, and I just need to sort of push myself to try and get it out within the next week or so, because it really shouldn't be taking this long. I perfectly understand why people are curious, because it has been 4 months, and I do feel bad, but yeah, also, I actually have another thing. I'm currently working on another video that's been mentally sapping my time as well, because I need a lot of research for that. So that's why I haven't been jumping into the review. That should be. But I've at least decided what I'm going to review next, something dirt easy. And the thing after that, I've also decided, which will be somewhat easy. But then the thing after that was, I sort of decided, and I was going to prepare a trip for. However, I'm a bit concerned about going to Europe at the moment, because I've been hearing things about fuel shortages. So I'm really concerned about, let's say, for example, in late May, I decide to go on a little trip to Paris again, and they're saying, fuel in Europe could run out in like 6 weeks, and how am I supposed to get back home? How am I supposed to ride on some of the diesel trains that run in Paris? Well, when I say Paris, I mean the outskirts of Paris. But the point still stands. It's going to be really nerve-wracking just travelling around somewhere where they would say, oh, there's no fuel at the moment because of the war in the Middle East, which is one of the most pettiest conflicts I've seen in this day and age. It's so absent-minded. I could have sworn I was reading that yesterday, but again, I just hope that, the shortages are only just speculative, not, oh yeah, we definitely will run out. I really hope, because I really want to go to Europe. Yeah, don't worry, I get what you're trying to say, though, don't worry. It's normally I don't like political chat, but here the context is more in a case of, like, it's... The politics is fine with the context we're talking here, because we're not saying, like, you know, get rid of everyone, get rid of all the Israelis, like, not stuff that. No, we're not saying things like that. We're talking about how the current war in Iran, you know, the Iran war, well, I don't know the name of it, the name properly, but the war there, in that area, is affecting my desire to fly to Europe, specifically Paris. They had 6 weeks if the supplies if supplies left, but the straight opening should be fine. Emphasis on should. Alright. Hello, another 175. Oh no! Also, abandoned ship, me hearties. Oh, never mind. We can just keep our speed. Don't feel let down with a conflict. One moment, it's we're gonna liberate the people. Next is we're doing a deal. Well, if war has told us anything, there are no winners. Plus, wars would be a lot different if the people instigating the war were forced to go on the front lines themselves. Obviously, how this would be enforced is not a question I can solve, but it would be interesting. My country wants to make rail buses on batteries to run on the upcoming Airport Express and some regional routes. Interesting idea. So Moldova's finally getting an airport link. Wait a second. Oh, Mostyn. For a brief moment, the track made me think, hang on a second, are we already approaching Rill already? But how come? But nah, this is Mostyn. Closed 1966. Do you think Mostyn deserves to be reopened? No. Okay, good. Hang on, wait, I just saw something new. Teleport. Ah, yes. That's kind of cool. I like these kinds of animations. Yeah, I'm a bit miffed of that, but at least there's. I think there is. Was it? I can't remember. There's another airline that runs to Dublin that still uses CRJ, so I can at least hover with that if I want to go on one, because I've not been on a CRJ before. Hello, cows. Eurostar do those fares like Avanti, where you do some. Hang on, let me read that properly. Whilst just before we slow down. Eurostar do those fares like Avanti do, where you select a time of day you want to go, and it'll tell you what train to get the night before. Well, here's the problem of why I don't want to take the train to get to Paris. Let's say I fly with Air France. Well, Air France have a flight that departs Heathrow at roughly 6 in the morning, and I get to Paris at 8. And then I'm already on the RER by about 8:30, 8:40, which is excellent for me because I want to optimise my filming. Now, there is a Eurostar train that leaves early in the morning, but I am not going to be able to get to London, St Pancras by that time. So, no. I am basically, the plane will basically be better for the early morning one. Oh, I didn't realise Moldova had Soviet gauge. How peculiar. But yeah, that's the reason why I don't want to take Eurostar. I thought, well, hang on, I remember Lithuania had broad gauge, but I thought Ukraine has like more standard now because it's like a deterrent for invasion. Because if you can't move supplies over the train, then well, it's not as it's much more awkward. For example. Actually, then again, Belarus has broad gauge, so or Russian gauge technically. Yes, this is the countryside, Arnold. Welcome to the countryside. Plus, another benefit of flying with Air France from London, or more specifically Heathrow, is that they use the Airbus A220, which is a lovely plane that is really quick. I love it. A220 good. Rill is 5 miles away. I still keep thinking about a horn that works, but alas, my horn is broken. Right, I think I should probably start slowing down because I have context on my side. And this is Prestatyn. Oh, so Prestatyn had 3 platforms. Interesting. I never knew that. Cool. Okay, we don't have to slow down, we can just keep going. I don't even think it's 2 centimeters. I thought it was like 2 millimeters. Well, was it? Hang on a second. How far? Because it was 1.5. No, it was 2 centimeters. I think, yeah. I'm gonna double check because I keep forgetting the gauge. So if you go to Finland, so it's 1,524 millimeters. Versus 1,522. Yeah, it's even now. It's even smaller. Yeah. Rail transport in bridges. Yeah, it's an awkward gauge for sure. It is funny though. Oh, not a fan of E-tops, are we, Kurumi? They're trying to normalise 737s across the Atlantic. Yeah, well, at the moment, the only one I know that uses a 737 across the or transatlantic one is Air Canada to Halifax. From Heathrow to Halifax. That's the only one I'm aware of at the moment. Because I think that's the only one it can really do. A 737 MAX. There's also the A321, which by JetBlue, that goes to Boston or JFK. Yeah, I'm okay. I would tolerate it if it was 2 and 2, but it's it's a typical your typical standard layout. It's like it's 2 and 2 in business, then 3 and 3 all the way down on the rest. When we stop at oh, we're already running late to the grand shock of no one, but. Yeah, I'll try and find pictures. Hang on a second. Is that 158 moving? It is. Please stop. Why is it in the loop? Well, yeah, I mean, the A321 is a... no. The A220 is 3 and 2, but... excuse me. I do see what you mean. Like, if it was 3 and 2, so there could be more space on board, then, yeah, I probably agree as well. Ooh, a third platform at Real. That would have been helpful to have today. But I guess, Also, this is going to be very awkward regarding the stopping marker, the stopping point, so I'm just going to have to guess it. But at least we have brakes now. And I can't see the end of the train, so I have to stop right at the end of the platform. Please be all in the train, on the platform. Alright, so we're 3 minutes late. Please tell me we're all in. Yes! Oh, no, look at that, 158's using the other platform. Slightly sharp curve there, but no big deal. So, you wouldn't feel safe on a 737 transatlantic? I probably wouldn't either. I probably would tolerate an A321 if I was in business class, but I can't afford business class.
Runaway driver.
Yes, sir. Alright, come on, move. The area to the left is now Morrison's. Oh, that makes sense, because stuff the yard. Oh, look at that! I like how the train actually stops in the centre of the platform, not right at the end. That's kind of cool. It's smart enough to do that. Come on. Right, actually, that brings up something I wanted to ask you. Okay? Well, what are your thoughts on 3+2 seating trains that could actually design it? So I can run to the Europe. Okay, so I still don't like it, but I can at least tolerate and accept it a little bit more there. in again with European trains for that aforementioned reason. So there are some trains in Paris that have 3+2 seating, and well, the issue with them is not so much that they have 3+2 seating, but more so with the trains themselves. But the trains there are wider. Also, why isn't the brake properly releasing? There's still brake pressure. I'm gonna shoot it. Yeah, so, yeah, I still don't like it, but I can at least accept it a little bit more there. That does happen with the Class 444 I'll be taking, excuse, why are you taking the Queen Mary 2 back to Canada? What? Haven't you heard of this thing called Air Canada? I understand, even they must fly from Manchester Airport. Manchester Airport. Yeah, they go to they fly to Toronto, and I don't know which part of Canada you're from. So because I never thought to ask you, so enlighten us. Where are you from? I have a friend who lives in British Columbia. Why don't some trains sell Greg's sausage rolls on the trains why don't trains sell, they can't provide full sausage cake? Because I don't think not everybody wants Greg's. And besides, you still need to heat it up anyway. You do realise a lot of Canadians try to avoid Air Canada, so lots of British people try to avoid British Airways if you still have it. But mainly because of the price rather than like it being completely awful. I like British Airways. I just can't afford their fares most of the time because they like money. Also, I'm from Ontario. And that is not the sign of me opening up Google Maps. Oh, okay. Oh, all right. So you're in the default area of Canada. Gotcha. So you're from the default location. No, the Euro cabinet. Oh, it's not that bad. It's fine. Generator. After I've flown on Ryanair, I've kind of put a mental block on my brain to say I will never complain about British Airways' cabin again unless I get a garbage service. What's your speed? What? We're doing 75 miles an hour. The speed limit. We're fine. Toronto is in... Yeah, exactly. Oh, if you're from Ontario, you can get a flight to Toronto from Manchester. And I'm fairly certain they'll provide you with a good plane. In fact, what plane type is actually being used? Let me take a look at Flight Radar 22. What plane is used on that flight to Toronto from Manchester Airport? Which, as far as I'm concerned, is down the road to you. I was born in New York, ironically enough, as my parents were on vacation when I was born. However, I was raised in oh no! I will not be defeated by pronunciation. In Mrs. Oh, hello. Abigail and son, where we got through tracks here. Pretty good, pretty neat. Right, just need to scroll over to Toronto, to Manchester. Yeah, I'm really sorry. I'm not going to pronounce that. Mrs. Sorga? Please say I'm right for the purpose of discussion. Right, so let's just take a look if I can find anything from Air Canada. Let's see. Departure. We'll probably go on departures at this point. Anything earlier? 5 miles to Colwyn Bay. Maybe they didn't depart on Saturdays. Maybe I didn't think about that. Oh, you can get a flight to Gdansk from Manchester. Huh, neat. Nice. Oh, I wish I could search through flight numbers. I've got an idea. Air Canada. You actually pronounced it right. Also, well done on having dual citizenship. Well done. Live Air Canada flights. Right, anything flying to Manchester? There's the Halifax to London and London to Halifax are flying with Boeing 737s. Charter Ottawa's A330. Where's Manchester? Where are you? Miles away. Fine, I'll just type the flight in. Air Canada, Manchester, flight number. AC909. So, AC909 has been using Boeing 787s. Fair enough. I think I should add allegedly to that. To what? I missed what you said. You came... Oh, sorry! Goodness gracious. Sorry, I don't have a... I'm not the guy at border control going through where you've flown in from and why you're coming here. Sorry, Karumi. I'm just saying that surely there's a faster and a more efficient and less environmentally damaging way to get back to Canada land than a boat, let alone a very large cruise ship. Unless you plan on sailing the North Atlantic in a dinghy, as entertaining as that would be. And now you can see the sea. Alright, so Colwyn Bay's a mile away. Road. I should probably clarify that Stepford County Rail was going to be one of my April Fool's jokes. Where I'd just do a commentary and playing of that one without anybody and not answer any questions, like say, oh gee, are you playing Stepford County Rail? And then I'll just go back to playing this as normal. Since when did this humble photon gatherer use the most efficient? Well, on the basis that you travel a few hundred miles or so to commute, to quote-unquote commute to university, yeah, I feel like you've got a point. You definitely have a point. You're not using the most efficient method of transportation. Which is why your landlord and, in turn, your ticket office loves you. He loves you. Yeah, when I release the brake, it doesn't fully release the brake. I've never heard of that, and I don't think I will, because again, I'm not interested in Roblox. I've told this to people a few times already, but my interest of Roblox dropped. I tried it in 2011, and I had fun, and then I just didn't play it afterwards, because I had everything, I had all the fun that I wanted to do. I slightly overrun the platform intentionally with the 57, but that's okay, because obviously... Alright. Also, this 57 is unsafe for the environment. Okay, you got a better idea of what we can use instead to haul this 390? Oh, we actually fit in the platform. I didn't know that. I thought hull and base platforms were extended later. Oh yes, the 68. You mean the 68 that wasn't
Runaway driver.
invented by the time this activity takes place? Also, let me do the same thing again with the brakes. So, yeah, this activity takes place in 2005, 2006-ish, where the 68 did not exist. So yeah, that's why I was just, that's why I was saying you got a better idea. Kurumi, if I was an expat in Canada and I decided and I started to live in Ottawa and commute to Montreal, I don't see how that would be any different than what you currently do. Also, the 68's, well, here's the thing: the 68's already got their engines knackered from giving ETS electric train supply to the Mark V coaches. You're asking to do that with a Pendolino, which is longer. Is this another free car 175? See? Oh, what's the matter? Someone's not happy with Via Rail? Oh. That too. So basically, that 68 is gonna basically fold in on itself. So let's not let it do that. No, we are not going to use a lorry to haul this Pendolino, because a lorry would even be worse than a 57. How is a lorry, like your typical Volvo truck, gonna provide ETS to the train? That's my question of the day. I've been to Montreal twice. That was good enough for me. Oh, what a shame. it's more so what I'm saying that it's more like the engine. It's the wear and tear of the engine having to rev for much rev more, because what's the word I'm looking for here? Let's take the 67 for example. When you have the Class 67 running on what's it called? Providing electrical train supply, the engine has to rev at a higher RPM to provide that power. So its idle state will be higher, which means the engine is running and wearing for longer. The engine is revving higher for longer and thus more wear and tear for longer. Same thing with the 68 and pretty much any. In fact, now that I think about it, the only ironically enough, I don't actually think the 37s and 31s revved higher. They just had the normal rate. I think, because I didn't remember the. But point still stands. It does use a lot more fuel as well, so there is that, because obviously the engine is using more power. Not to mention, there's only a certain amount of head-end power, electrical train supply, the engine can provide. Well, there's only so much power it can provide, which is why each train has like each loco has a sort of index of like the maximum it can deliver, like the maximum number of coaches before it just starts screaming and goes, no, we can't, mate. Which is also why the more coaches, let's say a Class 47 was hauling, the more coaches it was providing electrical power to, the slower it would accelerate, because it's got less power for the engine, for like traction and stuff. And welcome to are we in the platform fully? I hope so. Yay, we are. So, pronouncing it in the same way I pronounced it when I was younger, about 10 or 12. Welcome to Llandudno Junction. Llandudno. I think the line needs to be electrified. Ah, yes, for the one train type that runs on it.
Run away, driver.
Alright, I'm cheating though. We don't talk about the French province, which is actually here's something kind of interesting though, Corby. That's actually my mum originally planned for us to move to Canada when we was like 8 or 9. My mum was originally going to consider moving to Canada, and it probably would have been the French-speaking province, because my mum used to speak French because she lived in Switzerland/France. Before she had us. So there is an alternate future where I would be French speaking and Canadian as well. I'd have British and Canadian citizenship. And I'd be eating poutine. Actually, you sound like someone who's eaten poutine. What's poutine like? I also agree as well. The Mark V should have had like a generator, at least a sort of, Halford's generator taped underneath it. And now it's time to go over this bridge/tunnel. Which should have been just a bridge so you can see, but nah, why would you do that? Simple reason. They keep saying they want to leave Canada and bash, but they have no problem taking money or talking. Not. Looks. I'm not. If that is the case, I wouldn't be shocked. It does give me a chuckle though. Also, it is the area of Canada where people actually live, as opposed to like the Northern Territories, where, quite frankly, there are more blocks of ice than human beings. What do you mean I missed Bangor? I haven't even got there. I'm lying. It's saying on the bottom here that I missed Bangor, but I haven't even reached it. How can I miss it? Also, hello Conway, or as I would have pronounced it when I was younger, actually pronounced, thanks to the word, But I always like the sort of the wall here. This looks so cool. I really want to get a photo of that. So KFC is called KFC in France, but in Quebec they make it have the French. That's why. That's weird. So it's called PFK. Seems to have some sort of language laws. Yeah, it does sound very petty, but hey, at least it gave me a chuckle. the Kentucky Fried Chicken. That's it's PFK, which is pool. Oh, I have to open it up again. Hang on. It's Bullet Fried Kentucky. So it's like a reverse. So instead of Kentucky Fried Chicken, it's Chicken Fried Kentucky. Wait a minute, isn't there supposed to be like a road in this area? I guess this route takes place like when they were building the sort of bypass road. That's interesting. Also, poutine is awful. Fair enough. Actually, I forgot what was in poutine. I forgot. It's like thank you, Google, help me. Poutine is French fries and cheese curds topped with hot brown beef and chicken stock gravy. Okay, I don't like gravy. I hate gravy. It's weird though. I like cheese and I like French fries. But I haven't actually had cheese curds, but I do like cheese just in general. Yeah, the A55. That was the road that runs alongside at this point here. The worst food I ate back home in Canada came from Mr. Sub. Would you like some Dr. Pepper, or would you like some? What's those other fake Dr. Pepper names? I don't know. I just never liked gravy even when I was younger because I was a fussy eater. School dinner ladies loathed me. Well, no, like I just had packed lunch. But if I was to visit Canada / Quebec, I would at least try poutine. Like just get one from like just like I don't know, the equivalent fast food shop or something. I would at least try it. Professor Peppy. Yeah, that's the one. Yeah, that was. Yeah. Imagine that texture. I'd rather not. But there we are on the Wales, the North Wales coast. I'll tell you a dream that I've had in the past, which is that I've had a dream that I was somewhere on the North Wales coast, like in this part of it here, and I was taking and I was able to take a photo of a water spout off the shore, because I really want to do that. But of course, the chance of that ever happening is very very minuscule. I think this is Penmine Mar coming up to. Yeah, I was going to get off. Oh yeah, it was around Penmine Mar. Dr. Pepper is decent. Do not buy the little fake Dr. Pepper though, it's disgusting. I wouldn't even drink Dr. Pepper full stop anyway, so I'm one step ahead of you. I hate the default Acela sounds, they're so rubbish. Also, with the with it showing that I've missed Bangor, I don't know how many miles away I am from it, so I'm a little bit nervous. Don't want to end up speeding past it. I wonder what else is the cuisine of Quebec. Just out of curiosity. I live near Bangor, not the Welsh one, the Irish one. Gotcha. You live near the fake Bangor. What else is, let's see what other foods are like food from there. So lobsters? No, I don't really like lobster. Actually, I've never tried them. Oh, this was a station, which I'm not even going to try and pronounce. I advise braking when you get to Tallypont. I don't know if Tallypont is on a what's it called? I don't think a marker is here for Tallypont, so just cross my fingers, really. Lobster is great. However, only get lobster in restaurants, not frozen lobsters from Iceland or M&S. Well, yeah, you'd have to cook it, and there's no bloody way I'm going to be able to cook. Yeah, there's no bloody way I'm going to be able to cook lobster. What's it taste like, then? In fact, ignoring just, like, cod and salmon. I don't really eat any other seafood. I don't, or even had any other seafood. I've never had prawns or mussels or scallops or yeah. There's only cod, haddock, and obviously fish fingers. They're the only fish I've. Anything else? Oh yeah, it's like cod, haddock, and salmon. Those are the only seafood things I've eaten. Nothing else. I mean, prawn cocktail crisps don't really count, you know. Not really. Is this Talibont? Maybe. There's that scene from Forrest Gump where the guy is talking about the different ways you can have shrimp. I would link that as a reference to what you're talking about, but obviously I can't. I'm busy driving this train here. You do seem to be like a seafood fan, at least. Nothing wrong with that, obviously, but I don't really have much seafood, if any. Again, apart from the aforementioned. Also, cod is so expensive to get. Well, getting in fish and chips full stop is expensive now. It's really annoying. Plus, our local fish and chip shop, as nice as they are, the food is really good. They tend to sort of get a large. When we specify a small portion of chips, it's a really big portion. Don't know why. I think cod is like £7 or £8. Seafood places back home, so I'm well versed. Seafood in the UK, however, are largely limited to sushi. Oh yeah, I haven't had sushi. Or I can get from a supermarket. Yeah, I was going to say I've never had sushi as well. I'm worried it might be too hot. Like the flavour of it will be too hot for me. Yeah, you'll have to download and find the route yourself, but it does come with like OpenRails does come with like a little demo mod route that you can use. So if you see a tunnel off and going over a bridge, break. Gotcha. Thank you. I like the scenery in the distance here. The hills. It would probably look better in real life. I'm just worried about wasting it if I was to get any, but I don't want to waste any sushi. So that's why I'm also hesitant to try new things, because I hate wasting food. But at least I know that there are non-spicy versions. Give it to me. Oh, no, I don't want to travel all the way to Manchester just to give you some food. No way. Right, I feel like I should start braking. As per Jones' advice. I'll come to London. Oh, okay. Thank you. Thank you for accommodating my laziness. Also, I'm kind of surprised this signal does not have a feather indicator. Or maybe that's the signal coming up. The one after this one. I think that might be like a, I can't tell from this angle because I can't move the camera. No! Oh, okay, I slowed down a bit too soon. Here we are in the passenger view. This is the North Wales Coastal for MSTS. That's the name of the route. Also, how the heck are you supposed to see the signal properly from here? Look at it, I can't see! Only when I'm right next to it. Right in front of it. Exactly, can't see crap. Nor can I see the speed limit. Slightly clipping through the Right. At least we're in Bangor now. 8 minutes late, so on time. Alright. Will it update it to say that we actually stopped in the platform? Well, I'm here. I'm in Bangor. Oh! Pretty good. I'm in Bangor. Didn't the original Train Sim Classic route only go as far as Cran did now anyway? I can't remember. So I thought they extended it to Holyhead afterwards. We'll just... Weird thing, but why do I think of Asia when I hear of Bangor? Bangkok in Thailand is the only thing I can think of why you'd think that. Alright, well, we stopped at Bangor even though it claimed we missed it. But no matter, our next stop is Holyhead, and our final destination. I'm doing there. Let's take a look on the Odeon quickly. I'm just checking to see if a certain film has confirmed screening coming now. Let's just see. Oh, gotta start slowing down. So no show times yet. Let's take it from view. Nothing yet. Of course. Well, it's time to go slow so we can go under a bridge. No, over a bridge. It's, well, sort of, both count due to this bridge's design. Slightly sharp switch here, but no matter. Our train is invincible, as demonstrated earlier. In all fairness, this would be an activity I wouldn't mind doing in Trains and Classic. It's just that the 57 isn't as nice to drive as other trains, other comparable locos in Train Sim. And this 57's engine sounds are pretty nice. It's just, you know, yeah. Let's try and get a half decent photo. We'll just get rid of all these hug. Look at that. Oh, damn, I pressed the wrong key. Back. Wait a minute. This Pendolino feels much shorter than I was expecting. Give me a second. Oh, whoops. Something about this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. It's one car short! I only just noticed that. Yeah, it is. That's why we've been easily fitting into the platform. This is a cheating Pendolino. So something didn't feel right when I was just driving with it. I only noticed now. I thought it was I thought we were 9 coaches. Oh, here's the station. The station we all been waiting for, everybody. Oh, you got a nice 158 here. No. Oh, you can't even fit 2 cars in the 158. Oh, wow, that's garbage. No! Where's the station sign? Ooh, oh, there it is. Landfair Pulginji Glog generated from city Gong. Try again. Handfar putting pumpkin it's a place name. Before anybody asks, when I do the Sprinter review, I already have a joke planned for this station. Oh my god. Now, you're a bit close, wouldn't you say? It's a bit of a squeeze. Nah, no personal space allowed in Wales. Where are you? I really need to decide where to go. Someone did suggest that I go to Ireland, and I wouldn't be against the idea of going on a trip to Ireland and exploring what that has to offer. Although I really want to fly on an ATR plane, like an ATR 72. Because I've already been on a Dash 8, and I kind of enjoyed that. But I want to go on an ATR to see if I prefer it. And funnily enough, there is one flight I'm aware of from that departs from Heathrow that uses an ATR 42. And it goes to Dundee. But yeah, this is just such a weird... no, it continues from Dundee to go to either the Orkney Isles or the Shetland Isles. Oh, what we do? I think that could be fun to go to Dundee, because I've never been to Scotland full stop. Not yet. Oh, okay. Not at the moment, but I wouldn't mind sometime soon. Oh yeah, there's plenty of buses in Scotland, in Ireland and Northern Ireland that are kind of interesting. I also wanted to consider flying to Derry. Or Londonderry. I really want to do that because there's an ERJ 145 that flies there. But the problem here is that Londonderry / Derry's airport connections with other methods of transport is garbage. There are buses, but they barely run. rubbish. But the idea of an hourly bus service, or even you know, through that area is just, why would we do that? Oh. Well, I can definitely say for starters, this is the first time I've driven the whole route of the North Wales coastal in a train simulator full stop in real time. Also, I really wish I had a better computer so I could do Flight Simulator. Because, you know, I remember the last Flight Sim stream, yours was obviously garbage, but I have been watching a lot more Air Force Proud 95, and I've been thinking to myself, you know, if I could learn how to fly a plane in a simulator, to do simple, if I can learn simple flights, I wouldn't mind practicing learning to fly in Flight Sim to do like small little short haul little flights, but with turboprops and small planes. I would like to do that. I think that could be fun. Because again, I have a joystick, although it's just not the best. But more importantly, I'm really crap at flying. But you need to learn. How else are you going to learn without practice? Maybe after the stream, I'll just plug in my joystick and just mess about in FSX, and maybe if I download an ATR-72 from flightsim.com and just practice with that, because again, I think that plane's adorable. Or an ERJ-145. Oh no, I've got to choose which one. Turboprop or plane? Turboprop, flying lawnmower, or Control C, Control V, CRJ. Oh, congratulations for watching a good anime. Well, yeah, of course you do. Well, actually, I don't. Well, the thing is, I don't really watch much anime because well, Movie Worlds exists. But more importantly, I just watch it really. You watch whatever you want. You watch whatever you want. Don't let me stop you. ATR-72 FSX. Flight Sim. Am I still logged into flightsim.com? Aww, boo! The Flight Sim is currently unavailable, it's under reconstruction. And I forgot what my password was. Bollocks. That sucks. Oh, you poor thing. You would. You poor thing relying on Crunchyroll. What station is this? Triple Dahlgren. Torrent. Oh, we've been oh, torrents are so 2003, man. But yes, it stuffed Crunchyroll for ruining like dubs. Is it really that difficult to just offer a? It doesn't have to be like 1-to-1, but 0.8 to 1. Come on. Like, let's say if you have a character that's going to a prison to see somebody, and they say, "Hello, I'm here to see so and so," and the officer goes, "Oh, we're just closing, but we can obviously we'll let you see the person." You don't need to change it to say, "Hey, what's up? I'm here to see blah blah blah." Ugh, men, why do men have to come round? Fine, you don't have to do. Just translate it, man. It's not that difficult. Oh, we can now. Oh, now we can listen. Fine. Oh. Exactly, that's exactly what comes to mind. Dragon Maid dub so well. It's a shame because some of the voices aren't too bad. It's just what's going on with the direction is what I'm. Well, so like who's in charge of just getting the script? The script is so bad. Oh, I forgot that was Funimation. My apologies, sorry, but the point still stands of the topic of dubbing in general. Very rarely I will see something that, or associate something that I think the dub is better than the sub. There are a few anime, so let's try and think. See, okay, point stands. The one thing, one medium where I actually prefer the dub to the sub is Yu-Gi-Oh! And that's because I've always associated Dan Green with Yu-Gi-Oh! I'm sorry, I just can't. It's hard to... Not to say that the original sub is bad or anything, it's just hard to really shake it off. Oh, and another one, Kirby Right Back At Ya. There we go, yeah, I can't believe that's that one's another one where I think the dub is better than the sub because they gave King DDD a southern accent. Oh, planes! Planes. Oh, let's find out what these planes are if I can... Oh yeah! Oh goodness! Kill la Kill! Yes, Kill la Kill's got a good dub, and there was the there's the Lumley Invader Girl British dub that was done by the BBC Three. All right, so are these C-130s? I think they're C-130s. Oh, hello, what's that there? Wait a minute, is this a B-52? I think this, yeah, this is a B-52. What's this doing here? Is it actually going to take off? Lol. I've seen so far is not even an anime. It's a French television show, a French cartoon called I call it. It's the Miraculous Ladybug. Because I remember seeing the dub of it one day. My mum and my sister were watching it downstairs. This was several years ago. And I just walked past the TV and I just looked to my left just to see it. And I just said to myself, that is the worst dubbing of mouth movements I've ever seen. It was awful. No attempt was made. Not good at all. Animation is easier to dub than CGI because it's more of a case of matching the lip flaps. I get that. It's understandable, but it still was rubbish. So I understand why and like the reasons behind it and stuff, but yeah. Mrs. Valley. Okay, we're almost at Holyhead, ladies and gentlemen. We're almost at the end of the ride. Bleach is another show that was dubbed really well. Well, I had a friend who liked watching Bleach, but I didn't watch it. I did see a few bits here and there. I might have, but nothing like to jump down and go, yeah, I really like this. I'm just looking through quick photos of Flyby, and I feel a bit bummed out that I never flew with them. So I could have gotten to some nice places. Oh crap! I wasn't paying attention. Quick. Gotta slow down. Flyby were known to cancelling flights if they had 2 half-full flights. Boo! Whoa, that's dumb. Well, the plus side, by going a little bit quicker, I managed to shave off some time lost. Ta-da! Wait a minute. Wait a sec. Why are we using this platform? Oh yeah, I can understand. Wait, is there a platform 4 that we could use to? Was there a platform 4 that could be used in this when this route took place? I didn't realise. I thought this platform was taken out of use. Also, I didn't know they even had a container terminal back in the 80s. Alright, steady. Alright. 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 So I'm going to deliberately pass the signal, thankfully it's clear anyway, just to ensure that the 390 is fully within the platform. Hi there, Daniel. I'm just about to end the activity, I'm afraid. There we go. Ta-da! Well, in fairness, if it was a 9 car, it wouldn't have fit anyway. But why are we using this platform when we would have... I thought we would have used platform 1 over here. There's nothing using it. Surely, wouldn't it fit there? And there we go! Let's take a look at the, rate the debriefing. So, doesn't look good. So, apparently, it's still claimed that I missed Bangor, even though I stopped at it. Overspeed 1 time for 13 seconds. Overall rating 80 out of 100. Still pretty good. Still keep my job. Well, there we go. We managed to reach Bangor, ladies and... No, Holyhead. Holyhead. So there we go, everybody. I hope you had that was a nice little fun one. Was there anything else I could share on Open Rails tonight? Or no, I mean, I did get a new TGV, which obviously is kind of funny because it's the duplex. It's a sort of improved, a nice duplex model, which of course I can quickly share. I'll just quickly open it up for you. Just, why not? Might as well. I mean, I'd say it's new. It's like it's got like an updated livery and a reskinned interior, which I think is very appropriate. First, it just needs to load up the train, so bear with me, please. Come on. actually driven the game and playing the game in nighttime. I'm curious what it does look, what it looks like at night. If it loads the trains. It's taking its time. Sorry about the wait. In the meantime, what was I going to say? There was a plane I was going to mention about which made me laugh. I was just doing some research on trijets a while ago, and I stumbled across the Hawker Siddeley Trident, and and it made me laugh because there's a variant called the Trident 3, which is a trijet with 4 engines because it has a booster engine taped into the tail. So it's a trijet with 4 engines that provide power. I don't know if it had an APU, but if it did, then that would be even funnier. But more importantly, the thing that pops into my head when I was just looking it up was, why didn't it just operate the engines so it could actually move instead of having to have 4 engines? Why is it taking so long to load the trains? Come on. well, here's the problem with the Hawker Siddeley Trident. It was introduced in the 60s and built early 60s till the late 70s. Okay? But the problem was it was released 2 months after the Boeing 727. Enough said. And the Boeing 727, they built 1,832 of them versus the Hawker Siddeley Trident, which built 170. And in fairness, the 727 apparently is in limited use today for like cargo and private use. Fair enough. I guess that makes sense. You know, not enough. You know, the engines are already. Yeah, I can believe that. It just feels like such a British solution. We've got this 3-engine trijet. We need more power. What do? New different engines? Re-sort out the engines? No. Add a 4th engine. Why isn't this thing load? Why is the train not loading up? What? I can't select my trains. It's taking forever. I might actually just quit and load up again. Now it loads up. There we go. See? Right, speaking of national planes, I must journey to Germany to see the Soviet Concorde. Ah, yes, the There was the nickname they gave it, the Concordski. I like that one. I like that nickname. Right, so which one was it? Is it the duplex or Euro duplex? I think it was just the duplex. Right, so let's go autumn rainy night. Boo! I have to load it up again. I picked the wrong path. Try again. I didn't even... Actually, now that you mention it, I think I have heard of Air Liberty. With... yeah, which was... oh, wow, a BA DC-10. That feels so weird. Oh, man. Alright. Remember, the high bypass turbofan only became a thing in '68. Yeah, it makes sense. I get it. Aww. Oh, that sucks. If I have it at night, I keep forgetting that this is not Train Sim Classic. Okay, fine. I won't make it nighttime because then you won't be able to see. Alright then. Changes. Try again. There we go. Now we can see. So I at least picked the right train. So yeah, it's just been given a repaint, as well as just some little tweaks here and there with some improved sounds which are really good, and more importantly, repainted passenger view. Now, if anybody has seen my latest image with Molten, you'll know why I'm laughing. Sadly, there are no apples available here. Oh, I know. I'm sorry, people. I'm really sorry. There's no apples. But we get passenger view in. We get first bar standard. It's really nice. And again, the sounds of it are really, really nice. Yeah. Oh. Oh! Didn't mean to do that. That was weird. I'm actually thinking of getting another silly Molten picture. Again, because the artist really enjoyed doing the apples one. And I did show them the interior here and got chuckles, that's for sure. I'm going to cheat just to show you what it sounds like at high speed. There we go. Hey! The artist wanted to draw it! Alright, so that'll be it for tonight, everybody. A Vickers VC10 with 2 RB211. 211s. I slightly forgot that thing. Is the VC10 the one where... Oh! Oh, that one. Oh, that would, yeah, that would have been weird. Yeah. I don't have a gun. I'm too scared to use a gun. Anyway, as we are just that'll be it for tonight though, because I want to go and get some food now. So thank you everybody for coming along to tonight's little stream, and I'll speak to you all next time whenever I feel like doing a stream or doing another video. Thank you everybody, and take care. Hope you enjoyed tonight's stream. It was fun and a half, and yeah. Good night everyone. Also, connection has been good for once, so good night everybody.